I'm a little bit nervous now. I'm the kind of person who just puts things up in my head. No, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. And then I'm on a plane thinking, what the hell am I doing? But I'm okay now. I was just excited to be on a plane coming over. It was fairly easy to navigate. You know, I went straight through customs in about 5 minutes, so no problems whatsoever. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Hey, I'm feeling excited and a little bit apprehensive and nervous, but good nerves. I've spoken to the surgeon and he was very thorough and very comprehensive, and he allowed me to ask as many questions as I wanted to, cover all of the disadvantages and advantages to every kind of option, and he really set my mind at ease actually. I didn't have any difficulty really understanding him at all. The hospital's lovely, nice and clean, like nice facilities, and all the staff that I've encountered so far have been really polite and friendly, welcoming. Perfect. I'm so looking forward to having a bigger breasts. I just can't wait. Physically, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not very sore, which is good. When I apply pressure, it's a little bit sore, and it's a little bit sore under the incision, but I'm only a week post-op, so I think that's pretty good.
So far, happy with the results?
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. Yeah, good. That was probably the only time that I was really a little bit nervous. I tend to put off my nerves until really the last minute, and then I have a massive freak out. So I was okay. You made me feel a lot more comfortable. I think I would have been a bit more intimidated without you, just because there weren't a lot of people who could speak, fluent English. But yeah, the Dr. Boonchai, my surgeon, and the anaesthetist, not that I can say that properly, spoke really fluent English, and that also put me at ease. Yeah, he was great, really thorough and comprehensive. I think it's also good to do a lot of research before you come though, because he advised me on the major decisions to make, like the incision and moderate or high profile and sizings and all that kind of thing. But you sort of have to make a decision in the consultation, or near to. So I think it's really important to do a lot of research and be well informed before you come about those kind of things. But yeah, it was really great. Clean, and it was easy to get to. The transfers, were always on time, which was great. The staff were just wonderful and just gave me everything that I need, made me really comfortable and told me not to freak out, and were great. I've actually had a really speedy recovery, I think. I know a lot of people online who are going through a similar process, and I feel like my recovery has actually been a bit quicker than theirs, which has been great. I was only on painkillers for the first 2 or 3 days, and I didn't really have any negative side effects from the antibiotics or the painkillers or anti-inflammatories, anything like that. So yeah, just a little bit sore, and you will feel like tight across the chest, and you might feel like you have these massive kind of unattached rocks to your chest a little bit. But every day I notice a change, definitely. They get softer and more pliable and more breast-like, basically. It's certainly had limitations in what I can do in terms of, he said no speedboats, which is fair enough. I would have loved to have gone snorkeling and diving and all that kind of stuff, but I knew that I wouldn't be able to do that, and that's fine. So I've done quite a lot of things. Other than that, I went and saw the Big Buddha, and I've been shopping and been to all the beaches and dined out every day and all that kind of stuff. So I used to be quite insecure about how the size of my breasts, and that impacted quite a lot on my self-esteem. And and I actually waited for a few years for that kind of mentality to settle before I had surgery, just because I obviously want surgery to change the way that I think about myself, but I also didn't want to be completely dependent on that for, an improvement in my self-esteem and all that kind of stuff. So I was pretty happy actually before I came here, and now that's only going to increase. I freaking can't wait to wear bikinis and just be like, just get those babies out. I just can't wait. Yeah, it's been great, and you especially have just been wonderful. I don't know what I would have done without you. I don't know, smiling Irish guy at the airport to meet me, that's always nice. It made me feel a lot less alone, and I am traveling alone as well, and that can be intimidating. I mean, I've travelled alone before, but certainly not to go and get major surgery in a country that doesn't speak English as its primary language, and I think that can seem like it would be intimidating, but you've certainly made the whole process a lot easier and convenient and just completely less intimidating. It just hasn't been scary really at all. And you checked up on me as well, so yeah, it's been good. Do your research, definitely, in terms of where you might like to have the incision, sizes. Obviously look at heaps of before and afters, think about moderate and high profiles, join forums. There's quite a few forums and Facebook groups that you can join, especially if you're traveling alone, just to feel like you're less alone, basically, to know that there are other people in the same boat doing the same thing. Other than doing your research, I would recommend definitely going through an agency like Lotus. I just think it takes a lot of the pressure off organising things, especially transfers and just getting here, and I don't know, I just think I would have struggled without that. So